Rachel and Timothy Bevan claim former tenant Kaylee Roberts Wright broke their lease. Kaylee says she had no heat and is countersuing for loss of income.
Welcome to King Chibueze's channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel.
Well, I have a text on February 2nd that says my heater is blowing just cold air again, which suggests that she had told you about this before.
Yes, ma'am.
And you say, okay, we'll get it fixed on Monday. And then on February 16th, she said, I'm not sure what's going on with my heater. It just seems to go in and out. It worked yesterday, but today I can't even get the fan to blow. I've had it on for over 30 minutes and it still hasn't turned on. And then you say, okay, I'll come and check within the next hour. If it still doesn't work, we have a space heater for you to use until we can fix it on Monday. Well, that's what you said on February 2nd. Now we're talking about February 16th.
The space heater, didn't you say that was in December? Was the last
No,
statement?
February. February 2nd and then February 16th. So that's so far twice in February. And then again on Tuesday, February 19th, she says, hey, Rachel, were you all able to have someone come out on Monday to check my heater? I was up there last night and it was doing the same thing as Saturday. That's 3 times in February. Then she wrote in March, did someone come in to check my heater? You wrote back, they were supposed to, but never got a text confirmation. That was in March. So we have so far at least 3 times in February by text, and then we start in March. Okay. Then you answer, Tim says that your unit is off this morning. Your place will not stay comfortable or heat up well, especially when it's so cold out. If you turn your unit off at night, you must keep it on at all times. And she answers you the same day. She said, I've tried leaving it on like he told me to do, but it did not work. The unit is the issue, not me turning it off. You say, okay, I'll be out there. Sounds to me that this heating unit was a problem in December and it never got fixed.
I have receipts showing how it was fixed in December. May I present those?
No.
Okay. In February, at the beginning, she was not leaving it on. That was the issue on February 2nd.
I don't know that. You're not a heat expert, so you can't tell me that. All I know is I have 3 instances in February and 2 in March where she says the heating system is not working again. It's blowing cold. You say, well, come. The repairman was supposed to be there. I didn't get a text confirmation.
I have, following that, where I did not receive any confirmation text from them, I said he is on his way. I then have receipts showing he was on his way and replaced the entire unit.
Okay, can I see it?
There's that.
Yes.
And the date that he replaced the entire unit.
So here's an email stating that it was fixed. This is written slightly after. However, I have confirmation from Kaylee also stating that her heating unit was fixed on the day before the invoice is written.
On March 11th, the date of this invoice, the indoor temperature was 63 degrees, and there was clearly something wrong with the system. So I don't know what this email of March 5th was. Clearly, January, February, and up through March 11th, there was a problem with the heating. That's clear, based upon what you just gave me, that it was broken.
Yes. That's why he completely...
Well, then she had a right to move out.
He completely replaced the unit. We have videos showing on days she was closed because of heating. It was 69 degrees inside the unit.
I don't care.
Okay.
She has the right to move out. If she doesn't have heat for 2 months, she has the right to move out. And she didn't have heat for 2 months. You just showed me she didn't have heat for 2 months. She complained about it. She had the right to move out. Now, you have a counterclaim. Your counterclaim is for lost revenue.
Yes.
How do you intend to prove that's...
I didn't have anything with me to prove it.
Well,
I had to move my stuff into another location.
that's not lost revenue.
I had to sell it at a discounted price, below wholesale.
You may have had to do that anyway, but you had the right to move out because you gave them ample notice that the heating wasn't working for over a 2-month period. So that's, to me, a constructive eviction. Your case is dismissed. We're finished. Thank you.
Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel,